I cannot wait to do this episode. Cannot wait. What a load of crap this is going to be. Sick.
On the way down screaming, whoa, before we have a son, then we'll be alright.
What's going on, guys? My name is George, or the Wolfie, and welcome to episode 25 of the TM Weekly Update series. As you can tell from the intro, I'm not really looking forward to doing this episode because over the last fortnight, since episode 24, not only have I been revising my ass off for mocks, and I still have one more exam, a French speaking exam, on Friday, but I've been revising and a load of crap has happened with our team, so I'm going to do like day by day in this episode. Instead of doing league first, then friendly league, then stuff like that, I'm going to go from the 12th, something like that, I believe it was. Let's have a look. Yeah, it would have been the 12th or 11th I released last year. So I'm going to go on from the 12th, day by day pretty much, until today, as of what's happened with our team. And yeah, I'm just going to warn you, this is probably going to be a rage video, and I'm probably going to get really annoyed. So just to warn you. But anyway, let's get down to business with this video and start all the way back on the 12th of June. All the way back on the 12th of June, we had an away game against the Bacon Destructors. You'll remember them from last season. If we look at the head-to-head, we beat them twice, 2-1 and 4-1. And if you look at the teams, they are pretty close. He has really improved his attack and midfield since last season, as well as a new defender and goalkeeper in the team. So he's really improved dramatically. And as you can see from our team, we didn't have Vale at that point. He was still injured, so we were still waiting for him to return. But we did have a pretty good team on still, nevertheless. And we were hoping to get a good result in there. And that's not what we did. The first defeat then, guys, right there, that is defeat number 1. 3-1 defeat to Bacon Destructors. Hill getting a 90th minute goal is just a little bit of a consolation. And there is injury number 1, Charles Manning. He isn't injured now because that was 2 weeks ago, but he got injured and wasn't able, obviously, to play in the next game, which actually was a friendly match. So we did put on our best team here. We put on all of our best players, including Vale. And this was away against Hench FC. We have never played each other before. And as you can see from the teams, ours is pretty easily better than his. He has maximum 3.5 stars in his team. We have a lot of 4-star players. So you can tell my team's better. We were hoping for a nice, easy win. And we did not get that either. We drew 2-2. And being honest, I feel a little hard done by. We had more shots, only just more on target and more possession. But 2-2 draw, I'll take it. It's not a defeat, which is exactly what we didn't want. So we still stayed unbeaten in the friendly league. But oh, guess who? Guess who, guys? Manning got injured again. Thankfully, it doesn't add any other time onto his already injury time that he had because he's in a friendly match. But still, that's twice in 2 games he's been injured, which is absolute crap, really. So then we move on to the next game, which was at home against Newport United. Now, we've never played them. They're new in our league. As you can see, we had a weak team. We still didn't have Vale. We didn't have Manning. So we had 2 very, very key players off at that point. As you can see from the teams, are pretty equal. He has mainly 3.5-star players, a few 3-stars in there. So we were hoping for a nice, easy win in this game, or at least a draw anyway, because we did have a slightly weakened team. And yeah, 3-3. I mean, I'll take it. Nolan's actually managed to get a goal for us. He hasn't really been on form for us this season, but he'll get another 2. He has been an absolute legend for us this season. Now, somehow didn't get him out of the match. I think it's because he got his yellow card, but pretty average game there. Not the best, but well played nevertheless. It was just unlucky that he got a goal in the 69th minute, and we did have more shots on target and more possession, which is good to see as well. Then we moved on to the next league game, which was against Malvern Town. Now, at the time of this, we were slipping a little bit. We were 5 points behind him, so we were really hoping for a win in this one to close that down to 2 points. As you can see, we still didn't have Manning. We still didn't have Vale. So we had a really, really weakened team here. We still did have Isktra, luckily, and as you can see, his team is a lot better, even though we did have our best players on, minus Vale and Manning. You can see 2 4.5 stars in there. The rest are all 4 stars, bar two players who were 3.5 stars, so miles better than our team was at that point. And as you can see here, we lost 2-0. And being honest, I'm happy with it because despite having our weakened team, we don't only have one less shot. We had the same amount of shots on target. We only just had less possession, and we got no yellow cards. So we didn't have the worst game. We were just unlucky, I think, because as you can see here, we had another injury. Isktra this time got himself injured, and that meant we had to rely on King to do well. And being honest, he actually had a very good game. So credit to King where it's due. But being honest, Istra got injured in that one, so not the best of results there. So that meant we had to go out and buy a new goalkeeper because the only two keepers we have are Istra and King, and we can't put an injured player on the pitch, otherwise they'll put an outfield player at goalkeeper. So we decided to buy a new goalkeeper, and we bought Ken Columbani, the 30-year-old from the West Indies. Pretty low wage, just over 3.5 star rec, pretty good skills there as well. And nothing to really write home about with this area, but yeah, not the best. We've put an asking price of 15 mil on. We probably will sell him as soon as we can, either him or King, but we had to go out and buy another goalkeeper, and he then featured in the next league game against Sparta Parkdale. As you can see, he was in net. We didn't have Manning still. He had been injured for about 4 games or 5 games, something like that. We still didn't have Vale. He had been injured for 5 games, I think it was. And obviously, we now didn't have Istra. So, a really weakened team against a team who at the time were in fourth place, just 2 points behind us. So, this was crucial, actually. If you look at the league, 3 points separates us in second to Nodtown in fifth. And then from then, another 3 points takes you down to 10th. So it's a really close league there, as you can see. In head to head, if we just have a quick look at that, we've won one, lost one, both 3-1 results as well. So we were just hoping to get something from this game. And no, 3-2. So he'll gain himself another 2 goals. Absolutely top form he's on at the moment, which is really good to see. But Spalding, a 1.5 rating in that game and a 3.8 for Samson. Absolute shocking, really. But you may notice, guys, in all these games, we haven't won one yet. So I'll show you my club form at the end of all this, but we haven't actually won a game yet. So if we now move on to the next one, this was in the friendly league against Beverley Rangers. As you can see, our team is miles better than his. No offense to him, but it is a pretty average team, but it is a very new team as well. So he's doing well to get up to this at the moment. We put on our strongest team, so injuries didn't actually count in friendly matches as always. We have played him before. We've won 2 games, 5-0 and 6-0. We were looking to beat that. And for once, we actually won a game and we beat those two. We won 7-0. Vale gained himself 4 goals. Samson, Norland, and Russell gained the other 3. Yeah, and yeah, pretty good game there and not bad all round whatsoever. Gave me a bit of hope. So we then went into the next game, which was against Newton Heath United in the English Cup. Now, this was the first time, as you can see, very defensive team and 1.5 star goalkeeper. So we knew we wouldn't be too bad against him. But then he had a pretty solid defence and defensive midfield with one goalkeeper, one attacker up front. So he really prepared himself for our team because we are a very attacking team. And we were just looking to get through this. And that is exactly what we did. We managed to get a win 3-2. So not the best. He had more possession, more shots somehow, even though he's playing slightly defensive and we were playing slightly attacking. He had one less striker. He had almost twice as many shots as us. And he had more shots on target as well. And we had so many yellow cards on that. And Vale, on his return to the team, well done, son. Well done. I'm actually really proud of you. You get injured straight away. Congratulations. I mean, just shows he's a good player. He got injured 12 minutes in as well. Absolute bullshit, really, he is. So, yeah, pretty much. As you can see, we didn't have the best team playing here. And we completely mucked up the formation as well because I didn't look at who was injured and who wasn't. So we randomly had an offensive mid-left playing at right back, which wasn't what I wanted whatsoever. And we had no centre mid either, I don't think. I don't actually know where he is. Where is he right now? I think he's over here. Yeah, why is he playing there? I don't know, guys. So we completely cocked up our strategy there. And we only just got through. We were no goals in the first half. Then Hill got one. Martin got two for him. And then we did the ultimate comeback with a goal in extra time from Samson. So we are through to the second round, but Vale got himself injured again, and as you can see here, he'll go off under his own steam. I think it's 3 games or something he went out for. So not the best whatsoever. Then we look at the transfers that we've managed to get though, because you'll notice we're out of debt. We were 7 million in debt. Now we're miles out. We managed to sell Cody Potter. He went for 20 million. So I was really happy with that. And being honest, I will admit I kind of ripped off this team. Not really proud of ripping someone off because I don't normally do that. I do normally get fair prices, but I just listed it. I YOLO'd it. We didn't even negotiate. I just put him up for 20 million, just a YOLO. He took the bait, and now extra 20 million took us our debt, and that was also helped with Adam Seymour being sold. He went for 5 million to Middlesbrough Juniors. Hopefully, it'll do really well for him. And yeah, so we managed to sell 2 players. We're up to 25 million at the moment. So that gave me a bit of a morale boost going into their final game, which was Friday night against Nottingham CFC. Now, at this stage in the league, we have dropped all the way down to 6th, level on points with Nottingham. If we look at the head-to-head, we've won once, lost 4-0, 1-2-1. The field, we're pretty similar, being honest. He has he has pretty much all 4 stars, 2 3.5 stars, and 1 4.5 stars. So we were just hoping to get something out of this game, especially when we still didn't have Isktra. We did have Manning, but we didn't have Longfellow. He had been suspended for 1 game after that cup match, and we didn't have Vale as he was injured. So we were just hoping to get something out of it, and that's exactly what we did. We managed to win 5-3. He was ahead 9 minutes in. We clawed back with another Hill goal. Absolutely brilliant. Nolan got one just for half time, as well as English for him. Samson and Russell got the next 2, with English then wrapping up his hat trick to make it 4-3. And then a very tense final few minutes up until Wright got himself a goal to make it 5-3. Wright having a brilliant game, as did Russell. Everyone else did pretty average, but a good game all round. If we look at the league, we are now 5th. So I'm quite happy with this, being honest. Our target is to finish in the top 6. That is where we are. We don't want to go up to League 1 just yet, so we're not in the playoffs or anything. So pretty happy with this at the moment. Our next match is against 4th place Newton Heath, so it'll be quite interesting to see what goes on in that game. But if we just look at our club as well, so Isktra is injured for 1 game. He is still out. We've got Turnbull and Hill both on yellow cards, as is Wright, and Vale is injured for another 2 games. So we've got a really weakened team. But if we just go to the club page, I'll show you my form. So in the last 10 games, these are the last 10 games right here, we have drawn 3, lost 4, and won 3. Now, for a team that's meant to be competing at the top of the league, that is not good, especially when one of those wins was in the friendly league and 1 was in the cup. So we've had 1 league win, which really isn't good. But yeah, it's been a long week, guys. It's been a long 2 weeks even. So yeah, not the best, really. Not the best. Next up, guys, we come on to the YouTube Friendly League results. And these are the results for the 14th of June. Now, I'm just going to put this because I've changed around the PowerPoint how it works a bit, so it's a bit easier to read off. But this is from 2 weeks ago, and we'll just go through the results, starting with the YouTube Friendly League 1. So we have Swanley Shooters 1, Dunstan Cowboys 1, AFC Bailey Athletic 0, East London Football Club 0, St Austell Athletic 2, Billingham Brummies 3, Lalanas in Pyjamas 1, Surfleet FC 2, and Veni FC 3, AFC Science United 0. Then the YouTube Friendly League 2, Hammered 3, Lubumbashi Panthers 2, London Llamas 1, LA Galaxy 1, Nottingham CFC 3, Manchester Albion 2, Ceiling Plasterers FC 1, Huddle Hawks 1, MGFC 4, John Manchester United 1, and ADO Richmond Shire 2, White United 1. And finally, the YouTube Friendly League 3, Arsenal Armandos FC 2, Mirror FC 0, Hench FC 2, Wolf United 2, Beverley Rangers 3, Regal Lion SFC 5, Roadman FC 1, Dewsbury Moor FC 4, and Moves Like Aga 0, Mansfield Outlaws 2. And then we have the results from the 21st of June. So this was the last round of the YouTube Friendly League, starting with the YouTube Friendly League 1. East London Football Club 5, St Ulster Athletic 1, Belinga Brummies 1, Milano in Pyjamas 2, Surfleet FC 0, Venny 2, Swanley Shooters 2, FC Siren Reds United 0, and Dunstan Cowboys 0, AFC Bailey Athletic 0. YouTube Friendly League 2, Lubumbashi Panthers 1, London Llamas 3, Hammered 3, Wyatt United 2, John Mensa United 1, ADO Richmondshire 1, Huddle Hawks 2, MGFC 3, Manchester Albion 0, Ceiling Plasters FC 0, and LA Galaxy 0, Nottingham CFC 4. And finally, the YouTube Friendly League 3, HFC 2, Arsenal Armandos 3, Mansfield Outlaws 2, Mirror FC 1, Dewsbury Moor 0, Moose Like Agger 0, Regal Lioness FC 1, Roman FC 0, and finally Wolfie United FC 7, Beverley Rangers 0. So if we now go on to the round 4 results table for League 1, this means the league now looks like this. So if we go through the results, you saw all these results came through, especially the Swansea Sirens. That would have been a totally different story if we went to the Friendly League before this, where Sirens just pretty much dominated up until the end. But if we look at the table here, we have Venny stays top on 12 points. Belinga and Swanley both move up a few places into 2nd and 3rd. Bailey Athletic moving down into 4th. Alston moving down a lot into 5th. Dunstan and East London Football Club move up places as well, with Lalanas and Surfleet staying as they are, and Sirens dropping 4 places down into the relegation zone in 9th place. But as you can see, it's very close here as to who... oh my god, malaria. But it's very close as to who is going to go up, who is going to go down, who's going to be safe. But it looks like Venny's going to run away with this by the looks of it, as he's already 5 points clear. Then the YouTube Friendly League 2 round 4 results and table. We go through these results. Not really many that caught our eye there, except the Nodtown one maybe. But Nodtown stays first with MGFC staying in 2nd. They are the only 2 to have maximum points. Ceiling Plasters FC also haven't lost, but they are 4 points behind, with just 1 point behind them London Llamas, Albion and Hammered. 2 points behind them is LA Galaxy with ADO Richmondshire. LA Galaxy's in 8th, Panthers in 9th, Huddle Hawks and John Mensa leapfrog White United, who still haven't managed to get a point yet. And those bottom 3 look like they could be going down if this form continues. Sorry, I still have malaria from earlier this week. It's really annoying me. Then we go on to the final one, our league. We just zoom through these results. Our 7-0 win moves us up to 2nd in the league, as well as Mansfield moving up till top. He is the only person to have maximum points. Dewsbury drops down to 3rd level on points for me, just behind on goal difference, with Regal in 4th place, also only on 7 points, but just behind on goal difference. 5th is Arsenal Armandos, just a point behind Regal. Then 3 points behind him, Miro and Hench, just a point behind him, with moves like Aga finally getting off the mark. But Roadman FC and Beverley still yet to get a point, but Roadman's been really unlucky not to get anything so far. So that is what the Friendly League looks like though, guys. It's shaping up very nicely, and we are finally in the promotion places. Now we just need to beat Mansfield if we want to get to the top, which is exactly what we're going to try and do in the next few games. Zoom through this part because we want to try and make this a nice short video for you, not too long. So that is Newton Heath squad, bit worse than ours, so we are going to set up our tactics for the next game. We are literally going to zoom through this. So Isktra is still injured, so we're going to play. King is going to start on the bench with Cullen Barney in net. Manning is going to be one of the centre backs with Spalding, and now the Iceman has returned after his suspension, so he is going to start as well, with Nugent dropped to the bench. Russell is going to be our centre mid with Turnbull on the left. Reed is going to be our sub-right mid, with Wright as our defensive mid, Hill as our offensive mid, Johnson as our right mid, Norland as one of our forwards, along with Samson. And then on the bench, we are going to put Palombo, and as we have got rid of Potter, we are going to just put Gouladani. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to put Evans on and swap him just like that with Reed. Our captain is going to be Spalding, with corners taken by Turnbull. Penalties will be taken by... Let's have Hill on penalties and Norland on free kicks. Then we go on to the advanced settings. 60 minutes in, we are going to make a substitution where we take off Reed. We bring on Reed for Johnson. And actually, you know what? We're going to delay that. We're going to delay that until 70 minutes. And that's going to be the only sub, maybe. Actually, you know what? 60 minutes in, we're going to take off Manning for Nugent. But they're going to be the only subs, guys. That is our setup for the next game. Hopefully, that will get us 3 points. If not, at least a point. And yeah, that's going to be the setup for the next game, guys. And we just can't wait to get Isktra and Vale back, pretty much. Just realised how calm I'm being in this apparent rage video, so let's get a bit more annoyed, shall we? Let's go and do our crappy youth pool for this week. We go for normal talents, any position. Let's see what we get. Will we just get one as always? Actually, we get two. Okay, so defensive mid right. These are always useless, being honest. They're hard to get rid of as well. So, oh, yes. Yes. Get out of here. You're shocking. Right, Ronald Chilton. What a name. Let's hope he's actually got some potential. He looks really bad. Oh my god. Oh, you beautiful, beautiful creature. We're gonna... No, we're not. We're gonna fire you. You're absolute horsewank. That is absolute rubbish. Oh, yes, I can feel my rage coming on, guys. I can feel it. It's almost here. No, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. I'm so done. We have two friendly matches to play. One is against Beverley Rangers, one against MGFC. We're going to get the one out of the way that I think we're going to lose against MGFC. So let's see how we do in this one. We've already looked at his team before. I've looked at it way too many times. It's hurting my eyes because it is too good. Let's see how many we lose by in this one. Okay, only by one. Turnbull and Nolan get... Oh, beautiful! I just love this game, man. I just love it. Manning and Wright both got injured. Luckily, that doesn't matter for the league. But still, what a load of absolute chipstick. Oh my god, I hate this game. Oh god. Right, let's distract ourselves with a game that we actually might win. That's if he has any pro for once. So let's have a look. Beverley Rangers, where are you? Here we go. Bay doesn't have pro. We're waiting. Okay, he does have pro. We don't need to look at his team. We saw it earlier. Let's just... Oh, please. No one get injured. Please. 4-2. I would take that. Samson 3 and Nolan 1. I would take that. No one got injured. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love this game. I really don't. I'm actually getting so annoyed with this game. How are we getting so many people injured? Jesus Christ. Guys, just to show you one thing that I've been doing for absolutely ages on here in secret is making this massive shortlist of players that I do like the look of. So yeah, pretty much I've made this massive shortlist, then tried to find out who's the best by doing this. And I've spent a lot of time on this because I want to make sure we get the right players next season. As you can see, I've gone through all the key skills. I've used Bones as help guide to find out what are the key skills. They're all highlighted in yellow around here. Found out who has the best key skills, who has the best secondary key skills. Gone through that, gone through their wages, their routines, their rec, everything. And we've found some good players here, guys. So we're hopefully going to get some good signings next season. But yeah, I spent ages doing this, guys, and yeah, it's probably going to come to nothing because we're probably going to sign completely different players. It's going to be a waste of my time and I'm going to get really annoyed. But anyway, yeah, we've spent our time doing that. Before I start choking from my malaria again, I'm going to end this video right here, guys. So if you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe. My name is George, otherwise Wolfie. Hope you've enjoyed. There will be an F1 video out soon. And yeah, I will see you guys. No, I didn't make it. I didn't make it before my malaria caught up with me. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed. And see ya.